Now it's time to get into the nerdy content. Let's dig into the true core root causes that pave the way for all of the other root causes to take effect. And hint, it's not MTHFR or Candida. In IFM's educational materials, they say they're constantly updating their resources due to the dramatic growth in the evidence base identifying potential root causes of disease, the primacy of lifestyle factors, such as diet, stress, sleep, and physical activity, as well as the role of environmental exposome, including infections, allergens, and toxins. That's a good reminder to us that the most essential root causes always come down to diet and lifestyle. If your method of helping a client is utilizing functional tests and ranges instead of conventional ones, and using supplements instead of medications, you've taken a step in the right direction, but you're not truly practicing functional medicine. While revealing toxins, genetic mutations, or infections can create exciting moments and attract attention, we must ask, why did the client's body allow these things to impact them? Plenty of people have mold exposure or Epstein-Barr virus, but don't get chronically ill. Why is that? A resilient body can face obstacles from the environment and yet not develop significant dysfunction. If your goal is to truly make clients well, then you'll want to go beyond testing and supplement protocols, or hire someone who does, to address resilience in your clients. In general, the original root causes that broke down resilience and introduced susceptibility are the 4 foundations of wellness below. We'll cover these 4 factors in depth in Module 2 of the full program. So for now, here is a summary of how they cause dysfunction. Number 1, nutrition. Both nutrient deficiencies and dietary choices impact resilience. Deficiencies will slow every pathway in the body, lowering mitochondrial potential and therefore decreasing organ capacity. They'll cause decreases in production of important molecules such as hormones, neurotransmitters, and white and red blood cell components. They can come from a lack of dietary consumption, absorption, or excessive use or loss. Some ways that diet can cause dysfunction is by feeding or starving gut microbes, being metabolized by bacteria into harmful components, and promoting leaky gut. In addition, certain components of food can trigger immune reactions like leaky gut and provide building blocks for inflammatory compounds. Processed or improperly grown food can introduce toxins, while the way we eat can destabilize blood sugar or dysregulate the circadian rhythm, just to name a few. Okay, number 2, movement. Being sedentary increases inflammation, while decreasing circulation, which promotes tissue and joint tension and stiffness. Insufficient exercise promotes insulin resistance, bone loss, sleep disorders, slower gut motility, poor mitochondrial function, and lower cognitive function via lower BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It can also negatively impact all of the other foundations. Not moving can tend to make us feel more tired, triggering us to reach for quick energy from non-nutritious foods. We often don't sleep as well without exercise and movement. Also, exercise is a hermetic stressor, allowing us to tolerate stress better, so we may be more prone to stress without it. You can see how these are all connected, and one lifestyle factor impacts the rest, which is why you have to work on all of them. Sleep. Insufficient sleep reduces physical recovery and therefore makes us less able to exercise. It triggers inflammation, suppresses immunity, disrupts appetite hormone regulation, increases insulin resistance, lowers energy, and lessens mental emotional processing, which increases mood and cognitive disorders. Delayed sleep, timing, lowers growth hormone, keeps insulin higher, and increases nighttime cortisol while decreasing morning cortisol. You can start to see how all of these foundations are interconnected and depend on each other to be healthfully regulated. They must all be addressed, not perfected, to increase the functioning and resilience of the clients. Last one, stress. This one is so unbelievably impactful that it actually has 2 of its own lessons in the full program. Stress suppresses every aspect of digestion. Slows motility, though an acute spike of stress can increase motility. Triggers pathogenesis in the microbiome, triggers leaky gut, lowers immunity, increases pro-inflammatory compounds, increases heart rate and blood pressure, spikes blood sugar via internal production, dysregulates hormone production, thyroid, sex, appetite, adrenal, activates mast cells, which release histamine, triggers muscle tension. I really could keep going all day long. It's often impractical and definitely out of our abilities to reduce or eliminate the stressors from our client's life. Therefore, the goal is to improve resilience by practicing stress recovery and reduce internal stress, such as from self-talk and avoiding emotions. While these 4 foundations may be the most upstream root causes, they then lead to the creation of new complex root causes. Depending on the client's level of health, these additional root causes may need to be addressed for them to thrive. This is our topic for the final lesson. If you're just a bit curious about what it's like to have thousands of answers at your fingertips and a group of practitioners at your side, I recorded a tour of the experience inside our academy. This will give you a sneak peek about what it's like to be part of our community. No pressure, no pitch fest, just insights, tools, and takeaways to help you practice with more purpose and clarity. I'd love to welcome you inside the Functional Practitioner Academy. Click the link in the description for more.